Yesterday, Rivers was nominated for a Best Actress Tony for her role in Sally Marr and Her Escorts. And joining us this morning with her mom's story is our Melissa Rivers. Good morning.
Good morning to you. In this role, my mother plays the mother of one of the greatest and most notorious comics in history.
He's very outrageous and raunchy.
He was kind of a revolutionary.
I thought he was terrific.
What do you think of Lenny?
I thought he was a little too risque for me at the time. I've gotten used to all of those words, but at that time I was not, and I was quite shocked.
I thought this would be fantastic. So we flew out yesterday from San Francisco just to see this play.
Everybody knows that Lenny Bruce was extremely funny, but what most people don't know is that his mother was too. She was one of the first female stand-up comedians in the business, and Sally Marr and Her Escorts is a play about her life.
Oh, wow, wow. I never had a fur coat. Look at the lion. Mom! I never had a fur coat in my life. Once the joke, I grew the hair long on my legs and teased it up.
The show's star knows plenty about stand-up comedy, and I can tell you firsthand, she also knows a lot about being a mother.
Because I think she's absolutely fascinating. I think she represents truly the first liberated woman ever. She certainly represents the first woman that broke into comedy and wanted to do things more importantly than just jokes.
Now, Sally's still alive.
Sally is still alive.
And she's seen the show.
Yes.
I know the answer, but what did she think?
She came opening night, and I was so worried because you're portraying somebody. And she laughed, and she cried, and she just kept saying, that's how it was, that's how it was. It was so wonderful. I think she had the best. She's 87 years old now.
Lenny's career was much shorter. He died of a drug overdose in 1966. But he still gets credit for his influence on the art of stand-up comedy.
Now, I gave birth to Lenny Bruce, right? And Lenny opened the door to modern American comedy. So in a way, I gave birth to Lenny Bruce and George Carlin and Richard Pryor and Chevy Chase and Robin Williams and Bill Cosby and Eddie Murphy and David Letterman. And no wonder I'm exhausted.
And now Sally Marr is getting the credit she deserves as the secret behind her son's success.
Ladies and gentlemen, the comic who could make a hooker blush, Mr. Lenny Bruce.
I like it. Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce. Yeah.
I think what I like the best about Sally is she's like one of those rubber toys you put in a pool and you knock it over and it bounces back up. No matter what has happened to that woman, she's back and with humor. And that, to me, is the way you've got to deal with life.
That is something my mother strongly believes. And obviously, I'm not impartial when I say that the show is great.
And people look like they really enjoy the show.
Oh, people walk out having had the best time.
Now, let me ask you this. Your mother gets nominated for a Tony Award.
And a drama desk.
And a drama desk. And this just happened yesterday. When did you find out about it?
This morning when you guys were promoting the Bees on the Air.
How can that be? How can that be? Did you talk to her last night?
Yes, I flew in last night, and it was late when I got to New York from Los Angeles, and because of our TV movie, which aired on Sunday.
Right, on NBC.
On NBC, there was all this pandemonium going on in our household about our ratings, because our ratings were good.
You had monster ratings.
We had very good ratings.
Right.
So we were busy talking about that, and I called her from the control room. And I said, how could you not tell me? And she's like, oh, I forgot, you know.
How does she do it? That's what I really want to know, because she's got a TV show. She's got her stuff that she sells on television as well, and everything else going on. How does she do all of this and a Broadway show to boot? And get a Tony nomination for it?
And deal with my neuroses.
Which may be the biggest job of all, ladies and gentlemen.
She doesn't sleep a lot. We actually had a discussion last night about how many hours sleep we both get, and I think we average somewhere between the two of us around 5 or 6 a night.
Yeah.
She doesn't, I don't know how she does it.
That seems to work around here as well. Now, we're going to put you on the road next week. What are we going to be up to?
Today I leave for Branson, Missouri, and I'll be back next week for 2 days to tell you all about it. It seems to be one of the big hot spots to travel to this summer.
You betcha. All right. Thanks, Melissa.